Hi, good day to all of you. Welcome to this video session of discussing the refresher in fire prevention and firefighting HIMT exit exam questions. So we'll be looking at around 30 questions for your refresher fire prevention and firefighting online class, and we'll be looking at the options and we'll be looking at the correct answer. We'll also discuss why that is the correct answer. So let us march forward. Sample questions for RFPFF exit examinations with explanations. Yes, first question for you all. Fire triangle, fill up the blanks. What are the options you see here? Fuel, heat, oxygen, and all of the above. What could be the right answer? Let us see. Is it fuel alone? No. Is it heat alone? Not at all. Is it going to be oxygen alone? No. Then what is the correct answer? Yes, all of the above. Why? Both fuel, heat, and oxygen together forms a fire triangle. What is firefighting? Removal of one side of the triangle, we call it as a firefighting. That's how the answer is all of the above. Second question, class A involves flammable liquids. Is it true or false? Let us see. Is it definitely false? Why? Flammable liquids, we term it as class B, right? So class A is solid materials which can catch fire. Okay. Next question, what is the minimum capacity of emergency fire pumps in meter cube per hour? So the options we have is 15 meter cube per hour, 20, 25 or 30. Let us see what is the correct answer. Is it 15 meter cube per hour? No. 20? Not at all. 30? No. Yes, the correct answer is 25 meter cube per hour. Okay, question number 4. What is the best fire extinguisher for electrical fires? We have 4 options here, CO2, foam, water and DCP. Whether it is going to be foam? Not at all. Foam, presence of water also. We cannot use it on electrical fires, not at all effective. Water, definitely not, as you know. And what about DCP? We cannot use it. Why? All these extinguishers can cause extensive damage. DCP also leaves residues on electrical fires, electrical equipment. So the equipment damage will be there. So which is the better one to use under these circumstances is definitely CO2, right? Okay, question number 5. What is the color of light used for smaller boats? Okay, is it green, yellow, white or blue? No, it is not green, it is not yellow, it is not blue also. It is white, one light of white in color which is visible from all sides. That is what is a requirement. And question number 6, fire extinguishing system required for propelling machines and diesel driven motor, basically speaking for your machinery spaces. What could be the fixed firefighting installation we can use? Is it hypermist, CO2, DCP or foam? No, it is not CO2. It is not DCP. Yes, it is not foam. And what is the best option we have is hypermist. Yes, hypermist is going to give a very good protection from fire for any propelling machines or any diesel driven motor. Okay. Question number 7. How many hours diesel driven fire pump should run? We have 4 options, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours and 18 hours. Let us see, is it 12? No. 14? No. 16? No. Yes, the right answer is 18 hours. Any diesel driven fire pump should run for a minimum period of 18 hours. Okay. Next question. Dry chemical powder extinguisher works on what principle? Is it smothering, starvation, inhibition or cooling? Let us see what is the right answer. It is not smothering. Smothering means cutting down of oxygen supply. Is it not starvation? Yes, definitely it is not starvation. Why? Starvation means cutting out the fuel, right? Is it cooling? No. Water only provides you with the correct cooling effect for class A fires. So the correct answer is inhibition. DCP cuts out the molecular chain reaction. It protects the fire from not spreading from one compartment to another compartment or to the adjacent areas. That's how inhibition being the correct answer. Okay. Question number 9. Class B bulkheads are classified as B15 and B0. Whether it is true or false, let us see. Yes, the answer is true. Why? The classification is definitely as B15 or B0 for your class B bulkheads. Question number 10. Maximum temperature of unexposed side of a B class division. Okay. What is the maximum temperature of unexposed side of a B class division? Is it 300 degrees centigrade, 350, 400 or 225? Let us see what is the right answer. No, it is not 300, not 350, not 400. The right answer is 225 degrees centigrade. Okay. Question number 11. DCP firefighting system is used in which types of vessel? Basically, they are asking about the fixed firefighting system for the deck. Okay. Is it used in oil tankers, chemical tankers, bulk carriers or gas carriers? What could be the right answer? It's not oil tankers, no, not bulk carriers or chemical tankers. The correct answer is gas carriers, where for the deck fires we have DCP in place. Okay. Question number 12. What is the maximum weight of a portable extinguisher or a fire extinguisher? Whether it is 16 kgs, 25, 12 kgs or 23 kgs. What is the right answer? No, it is not 16. It is not 25. It is not 12. The right answer is 23 kgs. Why it is called as a portable extinguisher? Easily carried by one person from one place to another place, and it can be easily operatable by one person. So the correct answer is 23 kgs. Your weight should never exceed 23 kgs if you term it as a portable fire extinguisher. Okay, next question. Number 13. Class A fire extinguisher is best used on? A very basic level question, I can tell you. Is it used on solids, liquids, gas or metals? Yes, it's not liquid, it is not gas, it's not going to be metal also. We all know the correct answer is Class A fire extinguisher is best used on solids. Okay, carbonaceous fire, what we can call as. Then number 14, in which language fire control plan is written on board? Okay, we have the options French, English, Spanish or any local language. Yes, it is not French, not Spanish, not any other local language. Definitely it should be written in English so that everyone understands. Okay, question number 15. Automatic CO2 release system is for which space? Okay, what are the options we have? Accommodation, main deck, engine room, and yes, we have an option none of the. Let us see. Okay, CO2, yes, we cannot use it for the accommodation. Main deck, no, not at all possible. Whether it is for engine room, no, my God. So where we are going to use it? Answer is none of the above, right? It's not automatic CO2 release. CO2 we have manual release, right? That is why the option as per this question is none of the above, whereby CO2 is released manually after the CO2 alarm is given, after the proper head count is taken. When everyone is accounted for, then only we're going to release the CO2 for any machinery spaces or for the engine room. Okay. Okay, question number 16. When reasonable and practicable, how often shall rescue boats to be launched with their assigned crew and maneuvered in water? Is it every month, every week, once in 3 months or once in 2 weeks? Yes, it is not every month, not every week. Okay, not in once in 2 weeks, very short period of time. I can tell you every week and once in 2 weeks, too short. So as per regulations, we need to do it once in 3 months. That is the right answer, right? Okay. Then question number 17. Your vessel is in collision and you are not sure if your vessel is sinking or not. How will you handle the situation? I know it's a critical situation. We need to see what best is a possible or suitable option. Option A says search for missing persons. Continue to monitor the situation and prepare for abandonment if required. Option B, leave the vessel and stay close around 5 nautical miles. Option C, wait and see the situation. Option D, make sure the lifeboat has got enough fuel, okay, to reach the nearest land. Okay, I know a little bit portion has sometimes got cut off. Okay, so is it B? No, leave the vessel and stay close to 5 nautical miles. Not at all. Wait and see the situation. Why? We'll see why it is not the correct answer. Or make sure the lifeboat has got enough bunkers to reach the nearest land. That is also not the correct answer. Yes, the correct answer is search for the missing persons, continue to monitor the situation and prepare for abandonment if the situation is going to force you. Okay. Yes, question number 18. The visible range of parachute flares in night time, right? Is it 8 nautical miles, 10 nautical miles, 15 nautical miles or 25 nautical miles? Is it 8? No. It should be more than that. Definitely, it is not 10 nautical miles. It is not 15 nautical miles. It's going to be 25 nautical miles. That is the range of visibility of a parachute flare. From a distance of 25 nautical miles, we should be able to see that. Why? It carries a luminous intensity of say 30,000 candelas. Okay, and it goes definitely to a very good effective height whereby people can see from at least from a distance of 25 nautical miles from other vessels. Okay, so that is the right answer. Question number 19. Okay, what maneuver to be carried out? Okay, what maneuver to be carried out in case of a fire on board? Okay, option A, let the ship follow the wind in order to reduce the oxygen supply. Option B, let the stem be up against the wind if possible. Option C, continue on course and speed. And what is the last option? Yes, reduce the speed if possible and keep the fire zone onto the leeward side. That is what it is, right? Okay, let us see what is the correct option. Okay, the correct option could be, okay, A is not the correct option. Ship to follow the wind in order to reduce the oxygen supply. What about B? Let the stem be up? No, not at all. Okay, continue on course and speed? Definitely not. And yes, the right answer is reduce the speed if possible and keep the fire zone onto the leeward side. That is the right answer. Okay. Now, question number 20. Meaning of PASS, PASS in portable fire extinguishers. What is the full form of PASS? Okay. First option. Is it pass, aim, shut, and sit? Okay. Second option. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Third option. Pass at sure speed. Fourth option. Pass, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Let us see if the first option is right. No, not at all. Okay, third option also says not the correct one. Fourth option, I cannot agree. What is the correct option? Yes, it is pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. We need to pull the safety pin, right? Aim at the fire, seat of the fire or on the flames, depending upon the type of fire. Then you got to squeeze the handle, right? And make a sweeping action to contain the fire or to extinguish the fire. That is the meaning of PASS, pass. Okay. Question number 21. How should the painter of a life raft which is fitted with a HRU to be secured to the ship? What are the options given? A. Secured via a weak link to a secure point. Yes. Option B. Secured to a part of hydrostatic release that is designed to break free. Option C. It should not be secured in any way. Or option D. Directly to a secure point on the ship. Let us see what is the right answer. Okay, B is not the right answer as per our slide. It doesn't speak about any hydrostatic release that is designed to break free. Yes, that is going to break free the raft. Okay. Is it C? It should not be secured anyway. No, it's wrong answer. Directed to a secure point of the ship. Option D cannot be agreed. What is the right answer is that it should be secured via a weak link to a secure point so that when the vessel sinks and goes past 1.5 to 4 meters, because of the water pressure, the HRU is going to release the raft, right? And because of the buoyancy of the raft, the weak link is going to get disconnected and the raft is set free. Okay. Let us go to question number 22. Before lifting a lifeboat from water, it must be ensured that, what are the options? Bottom plug is shipped, that is option A. B, fall wires are clear and hooked securely. Option C, engine is going astern. And what is the last option? C, anchor is streamed. Now let us see what is the correct answer. Bottom plug shipped. Okay, so it's already in the water, is definitely the bottom plug has to be there, right? Okay, we are just going to lift the lifeboat from the water. So what is more important? Is engine going astern? Not required. We don't have to have any engines used at this time before hoisting it up. C, anchor stream? Definitely not. Okay, so what is the right answer? Yes, fall wire should be clear and hooked securely. That is the right answer. Okay, question number 23. What is the duration of your emergency escape breathing device, EEBD? Is it 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 12 minutes, or 10 minutes? Let us see what is the right answer. It is not 5 minutes, okay? It is not 8 minutes. It is not 12 minutes. It should be able to give the breathing air for up to 10 minutes. That is the right answer. EEBD duration is 10 minutes, okay? Question number 24. Your self-contained air breathing apparatus bottle duration for 1,200 liters of air in a bottle. It's going to come for how many minutes? That is what is the main answer we need to find out. Is it A, 20 minutes, B, 25 minutes, C, 30 minutes, or D, 45 minutes? Now, how do we calculate? See, what is the average consumption of air by human per person per minute, right? That is what is the calculation. So it's been calculated that humans during the normal conditions, normal circumstances, is going to consume 40 liters of air per minute. That is without any strenuous exercises, without any difficult jobs being handled. It's just a normal condition. In case if strenuous exercise is being performed, the person is going up the ladder or coming down the ladder with a BA apparatus, then I can tell you that intake of air is going to go up, maybe 50 or 55 liters per minute. And they say, yes, when a person is asleep, definitely most of the body parts are being in full rest, except, yes, we have only our heart, which is functioning throughout the calendar year and throughout till the person is going to be there. So during sleeping, I don't require that much air for breathing. So it might come down. So in a normal condition, when I say 40 liters of air per person per minute, so I need to divide 1,200 divided by 40. So the answer is, it's going to be 30 minutes. So it is not 25 minutes, it is not 20 minutes, it is not 45 minutes. The right answer is 30 minutes. Now, the extinguisher that can be used for class F or class K fires, right? Okay, what is this class F or class K? We are referring to both ISO as well as your NFPA standards, which speaks or both refers to galley fires. So what is the best extinguisher we're going to use for a galley fire? Is it CO2? Let us see. No. Okay, is it going to be a dry chemical powder? Not at all. Foam, yes, we cannot use foam on any deep fat fire or a chip pan fire. Why? Definitely foam contains water. Your splash over may be an easy possibility. And very important is there is a special type of extinguisher for, especially for deep fat fire fires, especially for galley fires, that is called as wet chemical. So we're going to use a wet chemical extinguisher. What is this wet chemical? It's going to pass on a very narrow jet of a soapy liquid, which is going to circle around the deep fat fire or the fat which is on fire, and it's in circular movement is going to be spread over, and it provides the same principle like what a foam is going to do. It's going to smother the area. It's going to cover as a dry good blanket on top of the burning fat, so that smothering takes place, and by this we are going to extinguish the fire. Okay, that is the answer. And yes, let us go to question number 26. Oxygen removal, how it stops fire. Just now we've been discussing, right? Is it a cooling effect? Is it inhibition? Is it called as starving, or is it called as smothering? Yes, the right answer is going to be smothering. So it's not cooling, it's not inhibition, it's not starving. Right option of removal of oxygen is called as smothering. You smother the fire without oxygen so that the fire can die down. Okay, that is question number 26. Now let us go for 27. What is the fourth component of a fire tetrahydron? We just discussed in the beginning of this video that what is a fire triangle, right? We had oxygen, we had heat, and we had fuel. Now, what is the fourth component of tetrahydron? Apart from your heat, your heat, oxygen, and your fuel, we have the fourth side. There is a fourth side. What is it? Is it molecular chain reaction? Okay. Is it inhibition? No. Is it fire reaction? No. Okay, definitely it is called as a molecular chain reaction. Why? That is the fourth component. Molecular chain reaction means how a fire can spread from one place to another place, with a lot of methods of fire spreading like conduction, convection, radiation, etc. So fourth component is your MCR, the molecular chain reaction, which we need to cut down. First, we need to contain the fire. If you contain the fire, it is more and more easy to extinguish the fire. Definitely. So that is the fourth component. Okay. Now let us go to question number 28. What is the color coding of a portable water extinguisher? Is it cream? Is it yellow? Is it blue? Or is it signal red? It is not cream. It is not yellow. It is not blue. The right answer is yes, you can find it with full signal red throughout the container. It will be red in color, right? Question number 29. Which type of extinguisher is hard to recharge on board? Yes, very correct. Now, what are the options given? CO2, DCP, foam, and water type. Is it DCP? No. We can definitely recharge it on board. Is it foam? No. We can definitely recharge it on board. Yes. What about water type? Water type, very easy to recharge. And which is very difficult to recharge on board? Yes, definitely the CO2, which we need to send it to a shore-based authorized authority or an agency who is going to do this job on behalf of the vessel, right? CO2 extinguishers being refilled, pressure tested, and then it's being sent back on board. Okay, so that is how it is. Now let us come to the last question, number 30. What is the length of a fireproof line of your self-contained air breathing apparatus? The line which connects the firefighters who are going to go inside the smoke field and the fire field compartment. Now let us see what should be the length of this. Definitely, is it 10 meters? No. Is it 50? Not at all. Okay, is it 20? No. Maximum length of 30 meters. That is what is the requirement is. We should have at least 30 meters of length as a fireproof, right? So with this, yes, we have come to the conclusion of discussing these 30 questions as part of our refresher fire prevention and firefighting HIMT exit exam questions. Now, thank you very much again for watching. Definitely come out to HIMT. We have a lot in store for you. We'll be discussing more questions. It's not only 30 questions. We have formulated other questions which we'll be discussing. And yes, RFPFF is there every week. Sometimes we have 2 to 3 batches being run in a week. So please visit to www.himtmarine.com to get the latest information of our courses schedule, and you can easily book your courses there. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? And keep supporting us. Thanks once again very much for watching this, and wish you all the best. Thank you.